do we need to know math anyway? Because everything is done in numbers. I'm going to do this hopscotch game really quick and show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10! 10's a magic number in kindergarten. So come on over and we're going to look at, okay, so Mrs. Hawkins broke her wrist a few weeks ago. I'm getting it fixed tomorrow, but I want you to know that it's a little hard sometimes. I hope the microphone will stay here. But let's talk about what we talked about last week. We were talking about 10 frames. That's how you spell the number 10. So 10 frames. And do you guys remember why we called it 10 frames? Just shout it out. Oh, I heard somebody say because each one of these little boxes looks like a frame. So they're empty right now, but this whole thing is called a 10 frame because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty cool. So the goal of using a 10 frame is so that we can recognize numbers in groups without counting them on our fingers. In the beginning, you got to count them. I still sometimes have to go, 1, 2. I use my fingers, and I use my finger because it's attached to my brain. Don't use your mom's finger, that's attached to her brain. Don't use your dad's finger, that's attached to his brain. Use your own finger for everything you do because it's attached to your brain. So, if I were to put in those, when I'm first learning 10 frames, I have to sometimes go and use my finger and go 1, 2, 3, 4. But sometimes I already can recognize those. And that is the goal of a 10 frame. I can go, that's 4 right there. And I just know it's 4. So I want you to know that as we move along, that's 5. We're going to be working with these so that we recognize that's 5, 6, 7. Mrs. Hawkins just did something called counting up. But that is our goal of 10 frames. Now you have your 10 frame things that we sent home last week and you probably cut them out. And so you should be asking your mom or dad to show you and you say how many it is. So they might pick it up and go, and you would go 3. I looked at it ahead of time. And if you can't do it perfectly, you just count them with your finger. 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure everybody can count to 10 by now. All right, so that's it for our review of the 10 frames and why is it important. All right, I'll see you again.